yeah, I am here. I'm going to be with you for an hour and a half. Welcome to this live. I will be answering some questions, see what messages are coming through for everyone. And then I'll finish off as well with a reading for everyone as well. So welcome, welcome. I'll just wait for people to come in whilst I sort my decks out. And then we will begin. Yeah, so here we are. Just go onto the chat as well there. So yeah, just still waiting for people to see that I am live, and then come in and ask some questions, and then we can start. Hi there. Welcome, welcome. I hope you're all doing great today, and yeah. So we're about to start the last week of January. I mean, where has the first month of 2026 gone already? Time is truly flying. But exciting things are coming. We're about to move into February, which is bringing in as well the energy of the fire horse. So that's powerful energy. That's really going to be about forward movement and things shifting, life changing, even things that had been on hold starting to open up and move forward. So something to be excited for with this upcoming energy. Okay, I see we've got Julia, Les, Michelle, welcome to you all. So can I ask for a message from P and guidance for me? So what does P want to say to Julia today? What does P want to say? What is P wanting to say? So P is saying to you here, first message that's jumped out, it's the only one. He's saying to you, I would love to look into those gorgeous eyes of yours again. So this is what P would like to do, to be with you again and look into your gorgeous eyes. He would like to do that again. He's also saying to you, and I just want us to hold each other again. So he's really thinking about being with you physically, holding each other, looking into your eyes, and he really would like that. I wish I hadn't messed things up so badly with you. So, he's just thinking, why did I do this? This is the person I want to be with. And I just really wish I hadn't messed things up so badly with you. What else is P wanting to say to Julia at this time? What else is he wanting to say? So he's also saying to you, I can't get you out of my head. So he's constantly thinking about you. He can't get you out of his head. He's also saying to you, always give me just what I need. So, for him, you're the person who really gives him all that he needs, just what he needs. And, and I feel that he's really missing that in the time that he's not with you. I'm a different person when I'm with you, and I've changed so much because of you. So he is a different person with you. He feels that, he sees that himself. And, and he's also saying to you that he's changed so much because of you. So he's going through some powerful transformation and change. So message for you from the angels. What message is coming through for Julia? Guidance for Julia at this time. So your guidance today is holy love, which is a beautiful message. And what I really feel is that you're being reminded that you are surrounded, you are enveloped with all this love from above. It's like your angels, God, really wrapping you around with this love. So feel that love that is all around you. But this is also about that love between you and your person, because it is a divine love. It is a holy love, moving into the place of that unconditional love as well for your person. And then last message of guidance for you from the Archangel Michael. For Julia, the message is trust your angels. So trust your angels. They are there supporting you, wrapping you with this love, giving you comfort. And you are being asked to let go of your expectations of how your dreams will come true. Trust that heaven has a perfect plan. So when it comes to your journey with P, you're being asked to release any expectations about how it will happen, when it will happen, and just trust that it will all happen at the perfect time, and heaven has a perfect plan. I hope that helps. Okay. Let me just go back to the chat, because for some reason it's kicked me off the chat. So let's go back in here. Okay, so we've got Michelle Wara with a donation. Thank you for that donation, Michelle. Can I get messages from Mohammed? What is Mohammed Okay, what is Mohammed wanting to say to Michelle today? What messages are coming through from Mohammed at this time? What is Mohammed wanting to say? So he's saying to you, first of all, he's saying, I miss you. So he wants you to know that he is missing you where he is right now. He's thinking about you, missing you. And he's also saying to you as well here, you know, the problem with me, or the reason why he may have walked away, is that I abandoned people to make myself feel important. So I feel that this may be something that he is still working through. You know, maybe it could be to do with things of the past, or, you know, his ego, for example. And I feel he's showing you that maybe that's part of the reason why he's sort of, you know, moved away from you, and he's been away for all this time. And I feel it's something that he is healing. So I feel he just wants you to know that that's what has been going on with him. But he's saying to you, you are the love of my life. So I feel he's thinking about this. Why did I walk away from you? And he's like, I abandon people that I care for you to feel important. You know, there's something going on there that he needs to heal. But he's saying to you, I miss you and you are the love of my life. So what else is he wanting to say to you today? What other messages coming through from Mohammed to Michelle? What else is Mohammed wanting to say? So he's saying to you, you will be surprised. And he's saying, I'm further on my journey than you can imagine. So he's saying to you, you're going to be surprised when he does come forward, you know, to realize that he has been doing his work. And at the moment, he's further on his journey than you realize. What else is he wanting to say as well to Michelle? You may think sometimes that I don't care for you, but nothing is further from the truth. So he wants you to know that he does care for you. It may seem sometimes that, and you may think it, that he doesn't care, but it's not true. He's also saying to you, no one else can compare or compete with you. So for him, there is no competition when it comes to you. My heart refuses to let go of you and the memories we created. So, you know, he's always thinking about you and the memories that the two of you created in the past. And he's saying, I want a fresh start. So he is wanting a fresh start with you. That's what he wants you to know today. I hope that helps. Okay, thank you, Bila, as well for that donation. Thank you both. Can I get a general reading? What's coming in for me and baby girl? Okay, so bring in the tarot for you here. Thank you for being here, guys. And if you are new to the channel, do subscribe as well so that you can see when I come on live. And, you know, do also like the live. It really does help the channel so that messages that we are sharing here, the giving you guidance, can also reach other people. So you're asking here, what's coming in for me and baby girl? So for Vila, what's coming in for Vila and baby girl? We're about to move into February. What is coming? Okay, so the cards that have come out for you here. So first of all, we've got, there's a Three of Cups coming through. A Three of Cups is a card of celebration, you know, of things moving forward, things happening in a positive way, maybe something that you've been waiting for. You know, I was talking at the start just briefly about how we are moving into the year, or, you know, the year of the fire horse. That's going to be about things moving forward. Maybe certain things that you've been manifesting, or, you know, waiting for, breakthroughs are coming, change is going to come in. So there's going to be some sort of celebration coming in for you here. So that's what's coming through. And the other cards that have also come out, we also have here the Three of Pentacles. And the Three of Pentacles really is a card of teamwork, you know, working with other people. So you may find as well that whether it's in your physical world, whether it's in your home, or, you know, with family, or it could be a partner, whatever it is, you know, it could be in your work situation, there's going to be some sort of teamwork, working with other people, things happening more in a positive way. It could be in your job situation, you know, things sort of working out better, or you working with other people, maybe working as part of a team as well, coming through here. And, you know, actually getting recognition for the part that you're playing in the things that you are going to be doing. So that's the card that's coming through for you there. The other card that has also come out is the Knight of Swords. And the Knight of Swords is that energy of things happening quite quickly, things that may surprise you. So I feel what you're being shown is that there may be changes that happen unexpectedly in your life, as we move into February, in terms of things that are coming in. But I don't see these as negative things. I see it more as positive things that are going to be coming your way. That's what I'm really getting. Things that will surprise you, maybe breakthroughs coming in. That's the energy that's really coming through. The other card that also came out to finish off is the Page of Cups. And Page of Cups really is about love. Someone coming in, speaking to you, telling you about the love that they have for you. That's the sort of energy that's coming through here. You do go on to ask, what is John's current energy towards me? I don't know if this is John, who is a person in terms of a love interest for you. But, this is the sort of energy of something coming in relation to love. So that's what's coming through for you there. And what is John's current energy towards me? Is there a future? John's current energy, is there a future? What is there a future? Let's see what's coming through here. So I already got the card of him, that energy of him moving forward. But we also have here the King of Cups. King of Cups is about having that love, being in his emotion. So I feel that there's going to be something about him, really maybe showing you that he has love for you. If it's something that he hasn't done so far, I feel that there is going to be that, because you had the Page of Cups and now you've got the King of Cups as well. This is about him being, I'm not saying it's going to happen in February, but it's something that is coming. So I feel you're being shown that, maybe he's working towards that, and he will be able to, tell you of the love that he has for you. And you also have here the Chariot, which is about things moving forward for the two of you. So maybe around July time, you may find, that's sort of the time scale I'm being given here, you may find that things really start to move forward for the two of you in a powerful way. So we've got movement as well here. So things really moving forward is the energy coming through. So I do feel that there is definitely a future for the two of you. You just have to trust. And the other card that has also come out, there may be some conflict. Remember, life is life. Certain things may happen, but it's about how you deal with those conflicts as well, between the two of you, coming from that place of calming your energy and then dealing with things in a more calm way rather than just reacting. But the other cards that came out about, you were asking if there's a future. You've got here the Ten of Pentacles. This is the card of having all the things that you dream of. And it says, luck on there, but this is about having the home, the abundance, the life together. So I feel that you're being shown that, yes, there is a future. So I hope that helps. Sending you so much love. Okay, then we're going to go back to the top here. Oh, thank you, Michelle, about the nails. Sending you so much love. Right, so we've got Les. Please, messages from my Taurus Anna Maria. Will be together if she overcomes her fears. Will Les and Anna Maria be together if she overcomes her fears? Okay, right. So first card that I'm seeing here, there's quite a lot of fear coming through. Eight of Swords. So this is a big factor in your connection. It's something that she does need to work through. It's kind of like bringing in, feeling she's trapped in relation to that, as well as stopping her from doing what it is that she needs to do in relation to you. So I feel that, and you already know, because you're asking, will she be able to get past those fears, that it's quite a big thing that she needs to work through. And, those fears are not because she doesn't love you. They are things that she needs to heal within herself. It could be to do with childhood wounds. It will just take the time that it needs to for her to work through that. So she does need to release that. We also have here the Four of Swords, so she needs some time as well to just think about things, reflect, and maybe take time to see why she has all those fears, work through the things that are holding her back. She needs the time to be able to do that. So that's the energy coming through here. But things will be able to move forward. You've got the Eight of Wands. So I feel, to answer your question, when she's got over the fears and worked through the things that she needs to work through, then things will move forward when it comes to your connection. So you will be able to have a life together. You know, the other card that came out is the card of success, Ace of Pentacles, prosperity, success. So you will be able to have a life together. So what is she wanting to say to you at this time? What is Anna Maria wanting to say to you at this time? What is Anna Maria wanting to say? So she's saying to you here, I feel like I'm not good enough for you. So, you know, there is a part of her that feels that she's not good enough, she's not enough for you. So she's still needing to, that could be part of the fears that she has. Maybe she may not give you what you deserve and all these things. So she needs to work through her own worthiness. And we also have here finances are a problem. So maybe this is also something that's going on in her life. You know, maybe she may have, you know, things going on in finances that you are not aware of. And, you know, and for her, she might feel like she's not good enough for you because there's all that stuff that's going on. So I feel that, you know, once she can work through these things, then she will be able to have a life with you. To finish off, what is Anna Maria wanting to say? She's also saying to you, my life feels perfect with you by my side. So, you know, the fears are just the fears. But for her, she feels like her life feels perfect with you by her side. I hope that helps. Okay, next we've got Sheena. Hi there. Can I please ask about Paul and any messages? Ask about Paul. Okay, I guess you're asking what's going on with Paul. So what's happening with Paul? Thank you, angels, for Sheena. What is happening with Paul for Sheena? So the cards that are coming through for you here, first of all, we've got the Death card, which is the card of transformation and rebirth, going through that place of leaving the past behind, going through awakening, you know, transforming and changing things that he needs to change in his life to be reborn into who he truly came here to be. So what I feel you're being shown here is that Paul is going through this time of deep transformation. Wherever he is, whatever he's doing, he's going through that awakening and deep transformation. The other cards that have also come out as well, you've got the Ace of Cups. So he does have love for you, you know, and the love is there, and there is something that can come out of for the two of you to be together, have a life together, because it's that card of union, it's that card of, you know, having that beautiful relationship. So I feel that once he's gone through this time of transformation and awakening, he is going to be able to bring in this love, and that's going to bring in your wishes coming true. You know, that's the Nine of Cups. It's about dreams coming true, wishes coming true. So that's what you are being shown there. So let's see, what else did you ask? And messages from him. So what does Paul want to say to Sheena at this time? What is Paul wanting to say to Sheena at this time? Thank you, angels. So he's saying to you here, I feel like I ruined everything. So where he is right now, he thinks about the way things happened between the two of you, and he's like, what have I done? I feel like I ruined everything. But obviously things went the way that they were meant to go, so that he can be able to go through the transformation that he's going through at this time. But he's saying to you, I will find my way back to you one day. So he wants you to know that he is going to make it. He will come back to you to have that life with you, and he's saying, I'll find my way back to you one day. What else is Paul wanting to say to Sheena to finish off? So he's also saying to you here, no one makes me smile and laugh the way you do. So for him, no one makes him laugh and smile like you do. He's also saying to you, you are unforgettable. You have a permanent mark on my soul. So you are unforgettable for him. You know, you've made this mark, and you know, and he wants to come back to be with you. And he's saying, I am captivated by the beauty of your soul. So that's what's coming through. I hope that helps. Okay, so that was Sheena, and then we've got Nokukanya. Happy Sunday to you too. May I please have messages from Elle? So what's Elle wanting to say to Nokukanya today? What is Elle wanting to say to Nokukanya? What messages are coming through from Elle? What is he wanting to say? So first he's saying to you here, I still have growing to do. So he's saying to you, I'm not quite there yet. I'm still working on myself. I still have growing to do, and he's saying, I feel like I can't give you what you need. So right now he feels that he's not able to give you what you need because he's still needing to grow. And he's saying to you, I just feel like if I was to come to you right now, I can't give you what you need. And he wants to be in a place in which he can be able to give you what you need. And he's also saying, I wish I could take it back. So whatever may have happened in the past between the two of you or things that he may have said, he's saying to you, I wish I could take it back. So that's what he wants to say. And then to finish off, what else is L wanting to say to Nokukanya today? He's also saying every moment with you is a treasure. So, he loves spending time with you or even thinking about the times that you've spent in the past. I thought I dropped a card, but no, I didn't. It flew here. Okay, so, every moment or the times that you spent with you, he treasures those times as well. You soothe my soul and ease my pain. So you have this beautiful effect on him that he doesn't feel with anyone else. Our love is more than just chemistry. It is soul recognition. So he's saying to you, this love between us, there's way more to it. It's not just about, the chemistry between us. There's that soul recognition, that deep, knowing of each other on a soul level. You're the one person I can always rely on. So he also knows that you are the person that he can always rely on. I hope that helps. Okay. No limit X. I'm on a journey to quit every bad habit. What is coming towards me? Can I do it or not? Yes, you can do it. Nothing can stop you. If you have decided and you've set an intention that I am going to do this for myself, remember, you are capable of doing anything and everything that you wish to do. So yes, you can do it is the first thing that you need to know. And you've decided to do that for yourself. And now it's just about taking the steps that you need to take to be able to move forward. Today I've spent my day working on my deck, which is nearly done, but also, doing my vision board for this year. I hadn't had the chance to do it yet, but I was doing that. And in that, all the things that I was putting on there, it's like, say, putting that intention out to the universe that this is what I'm going to be doing for myself, in terms of me looking after myself, things that I'm doing for me, and obviously the things that I'm wishing to bring into my life as well. But, just having that intention is the first step. And all you have to do now is to take whatever steps that you need to take to be able to, quit whatever those bad habits are. And remember as well, don't be so hard on yourself, because sometimes it depends on what bad habits you're talking about and how many they are. Sometimes if we try and jump in and be like, I'm not doing all these things all at once, you may find that it's all a bit much for you. So take one step at a time. Be gentle with yourself. And if you find that at a certain point you go back to whatever, don't say I failed, what's wrong with me, all these things. Just know that, yes, that's happened, but you're going to keep going. So just be coming from a place of love and compassion for yourself as you're doing this. But you can definitely do it. That's the message for you there. But let's see what the angels want to say to you here. So let's just pull a tarot card for you. So for No Limit X, who's wanting to, change or quit these bad habits, what is coming in? So the cards that have come out for you, this is interesting. So, I don't know what your bad habits are, obviously, but, this is a card, the Seven of Swords. It's like a card where you feel that certain things are really not in your life anymore. Maybe there are things that you've done for such a long time, but they're not serving you. So, it's like, it's about, I feel this card is saying to you, have the determination. Even if you feel like, oh, this is really hard, but you've made the decision to do it yourself, just have the determination to keep moving forward. Even if you feel like, oh, there's a loss in my life when it comes to whatever, this thing that I'm not doing anymore. So have the determination and the courage to just keep moving forward. The other card that has also come out is the Four of Pentacles. And Four of Pentacles is a card of letting go. So I feel you're being shown, it's like you are being shown you've really made this decision. It's something that you are ready to do, and you are going to be able to let go of all those things that you are holding on to that need to go, that you know in yourself that you need to let go of these things. So you are going to be able to do this. I feel that's what this card is saying to you. You will be able to let it go. And the other cards that also came out is the Four of Wands. And Four of Wands really is the card of building a foundation for a better future, for things to come. So the more you release and let go of these bad habits that you're talking about, the more you're building a foundation for, feeling better in yourself, for better things coming in, opening doors for, more prosperity and a better life. Basically, that's what's coming through there. So let's see what the angels want to say to you. So for No Limit X, what messages are coming through at this time? So they're saying to you here, look at this, as I said, thank you, angels, power and intention, and I talked about this as well, power and intention. And they're saying to you, you have the power to do this. You've made the decision, you've set an intention for yourself, you are going to do this, stick to your own to those intentions, and know that you have the power to be able to do what you have decided to do. And also manifestation has also come in. So I feel that the more you release what's been holding you back, things that you've been holding on to, the more it's going to help you to manifest and bring in your dreams. Remember, when you release certain energies from your life, you're creating space for new energy to come in. So that's what they're saying to you. And then we'll finish off with a message from Archangel Michael for No Limit X. What message is coming through? So we've got here, regain your focus. And Archangel Michael is saying to you, trivial life matters are distracting you from your goals. So you're receiving your guidance, and as well for that, these trivial life matters, whatever those bad habits are that you've been talking about, they've been distracting you from your goals. So it's time for you to let that go. Release them all and move forward. And Archangel Metatron and Archangel Michael are here to help you stay grounded. So, speak to Archangel Metatron and Archangel Michael and ask them, if you find yourself that you're starting to feel like, wanting to go back a step, they'll be there to help you stay grounded and to help you to keep moving forward. So just regain your focus, which is what you are intending to do. And I feel they are going to help you to be able to succeed with this. So really beautiful. I'm sending you all my love, and I know you can do it. Okay. Right, so that was No Limit X. I think I saw some donations, so I'm just going to jump down a bit. We've got, so, you're saying it gets difficult, but you have the help. So Archangel Metatron and Archangel Michael are there to help you. And, maybe like you're saying, you have tried before and you've gone back, but, it's stopping you from being able to have the life that you really desired, even manifesting, and stopping you from manifesting what you're meant to come in, for stopping you from your goals. So you're really being guided to let that go. So I hope that helps. Next, we've got Jacinta. Thank you, Jacinta, for your donation. Where is your question? I'm just going to go back up because I think you seem to be writing your question several times. Remember, you don't need to keep repeating. I will get to you, but thank you anyway. Am I being silly and delusional to think I can have my own sole purpose-based business, or is that part of God's plan for my life? I don't know why you would think that you are being silly and delusional. Remember, we all came onto this earth, all of us, everyone watching right now, we all have a purpose in life, and if you feel in yourself that it is about you, doing your own business in relation to that, that's your heart speaking to you. It's something that you are wanting to do. it's part of what you're being guided to do. There's no reason for you to think that you are being silly and delusional. Why would you be? You are able to do whatever it is that you are being guided to do. You just need to trust in yourself. I feel that you get really lost between your intuition speaking to you and then your ego coming in and actually sort of trying to say to you, maybe you're not able to do these things, and then you get lost in that. If you're feeling that you are being guided to do this, then you're not being silly. You need to let go of the thinking that maybe you're not able to do it or you're not good enough, whatever it is, and really move forward with whatever guidance that you're receiving to be able to move forward and do that. I'll pull you some cards anyway, but I don't feel that you are being silly or delusional at all, but you need to trust in yourself. If you're wanting to go ahead and do something, start something new, you've got to have that confidence in yourself. You've got to trust in yourself. If you don't have that, you are going to keep talking yourself back and worrying about it and thinking that you are delusional. And really work on quietening your mind and listening more from within. Listen to your heart, listen to your intuition, because that's what's going to be guiding you. And remember, your intuition sometimes will guide you to do things that when you start thinking of them in the mind, you'll be like, I can't do this, why out of my comfort zone? I have no idea how to do this. It does. But that's where you are really being guided to where you're meant to be. Being able to do your own business, your purpose-led business, or whatever you're being guided to do is about getting past that fear, getting past your ego, and also actually, moving forward, even with the things that may seem scary. So that you just have to really trust in yourself more. So I'm not going to be saying delusional and all this. So what I'm going to ask is, can Jacinta have their own soul-led business? Is this part of God's plan? Okay, so the cards that have come out, so it's really interesting because the first card that we've got is actually the Three of Wands. And the Three of Wands is the card of planning, things that you're planning to do, things that haven't quite come yet into your life. And I feel that you're being shown that there is a plan for you to do whatever it is that you're being asked to do. It's like something that is still in the distance. It's like that ship that is still in the distance that hasn't quite come into your life yet. The other card that has also come out really interestingly to show you that you are being guided to do this is the High Priest. And the High Priest is about wisdom. It's about listening to your higher guidance coming in for you, and really quietening the ego that tells you you're silly or delusional or not good enough, and listening to that guidance to move forward with the plan that's coming from God. So I really feel that you are being shown that, yes, you're not being delusional. The other cards that came out is the King of Pentacles. And, you've got trust there. So you need to trust in yourself as well, as I said already. But also the King of Pentacles, the energy of the King of Pentacles is an energy of being grounded. It's an energy of being in your power. It's an energy of, trusting in yourself that you can do certain things. You can move forward and do that. So I feel you need to sort of embody this energy, that King of Pentacles energy, by releasing fear, quietening your ego, and, and really starting to let your higher self lead the way. Your ego will tell you you're silly, you're delusional, but your higher self is saying, go forward. With the guidance is part of God's plan for you to do this. And you are being guided to do so. So that's what's coming through for you. I'll bring you in some angel messages as well. What does Jacinta need to hear in relation to this at this time? So we've got here earth and ground. So, I love the fact that I'm saying all these things and then the cards just confirm, that this is what you need to do. You need to ground yourself, to really sort of remember that, and I feel what you're also being shown is that there is that message of you being, doing your purpose-led business. It's like it's coming from above and you need to ground it into this physical reality. So, you need to trust in yourself and you really need to find more of that peace in yourself and to listen to whatever it is that you are being guided to do as well, and move forward and do that. And the other cards that came out for you here, we've got here, take charge and action. So you're being asked to take charge and take action in your life to do whatever it is that you're being guided to do. And we have friendship and union as well that's come through. And I'm not really feeling this is about your twin or anything like that. There may be other people that come into your life that will help you with your purpose business. Friendships, you may meet people, doors may be open for opportunities for you to meet people or get into some sort of union, not in a love way, but more in the sense of, people where you are working together in terms of, maybe you start to collaborate with someone in terms of this business that you're thinking about. But, just be open to people that come into your life that may be there to help you when it comes to this business. But, it can also be that the union will come in for you as well. So I'll finish off with a message for you from Archangel Michael. What does Archangel Michael want to say to Jacinta at this time? So message coming through for you today is let it go. So Archangel Michael is saying to you, this situation no longer serves you. And I feel the situation that no longer serves you is doubting yourself, listening to your ego, saying you're silly, delusional, all those things. You're being asked to let all that go. To be able to move forward and do what you're being guided to do, you've got to quieten that and let it go. Allow me to sever your energetic connections to the past so you can embrace the future. So Archangel Michael is there to help you to cut cords with the past, a part of you that feels you're not good enough, you're silly, all these things, so you can embrace the future of what you are being guided to do. So I hope that helps. Sending you so much love and best of luck with everything. Okay, next we've got Emily. Thank you for that donation, Emily. Good to see you too. Are there any messages from D? What is D wanting to say to Emily at this time? What is D wanting to say to Emily? Welcome, everyone. Good to see you today. And yeah, please do like, and as well, if you're new by any chance, do subscribe. It's really good to have you here. So yeah, what is he saying? You're always on my mind. So he wants you to know that he's often thinking about you. You are always on his mind. But he's also saying to you as well here, please be patient with me. So there are things that he is, he's not quite there. There are things he still needs to work through. He needs to find that strength or courage to come forward to you. So he's saying to you here, just please be patient with me. Get there. I was pretending to be someone else. So maybe it's just needing to step up more into his authenticity, to not wear a mask anymore, be his true self with you, open up about his feelings. I feel that's what he's saying to you. So he's saying, please be patient with me whilst I work on this, but know that you are always on my mind. So what else is D wanting to say to Emily at this time? What else is D wanting to say? So he's also saying to you, from the moment our paths intertwined, I knew my life would never be the same. So from the moment the two of you came across each other, he just knew that his life would never be the same. My heart beats faster every time I look at you. So he wants you to know that as well. And he's also saying, our love is like a whirlwind that consumed me. So, this love has just kind of taken him over, consumed him. Is like a whirlwind. Your love is everything to me. So that's what he wants you to know. Really beautiful. Also messages from my guides about my travel. The travel I meant to do. So messages about travel that Emily is meant to do. What messages are coming through about travel for Emily? So messages coming through. This travel is gonna be a learning experience. That's what they are saying to you. It's going to be a learning experience. There'll be things that you will come across. It may open your eyes in different ways. You may go through certain experiences that I had there to help you grow. Maybe even find yourself a bit more on this travel that you are going to be doing. So it's all part of the sacred plan. So, I love that there's all this sort of light coming through in both cards there. It's part of the plan for you to travel to wherever it is that you are going to, and it's going to be a learning experience for you. So let's see what Archangel Michael is wanting to say about that. What message is coming through from Archangel Michael? So he's saying to embrace this magical moment. So in relation to the travel, go for it. You are in the perfect energetic space for manifesting miracles. Allow your wishes to be fulfilled. So go forward with this travel, basically. This is a blessing in disguise. Be patient and have faith that your angels have this situation under control. What will come is far better than you dared to dream. So they are helping you with this, and and they are asking you to go for it as well. So best wishes with that, and thank you for that donation. Okay, so now I'm gonna back up a bit. So where were we? I done Sheena and Nokukanya, Julia, Michelle, No Limit X as well. Amit, thoughts about us? What's Amit thinking about him and Ashwini? What is Amit thinking of him and Ashwini? What is Amit thinking? So he's saying, I can't keep living like this without you. I have to sort this out. So he's thinking that he can't keep living like this. He needs to sort things out. He's also thinking, you make me feel the best I've ever felt in life. So you make him feel that way. And he's also thinks, I miss seeing your beautiful face, the friendship, things we used to do together, our chats, laughing with you. So he's missing spending time with you. I'm also feeling a lot of fear coming through from him, though. What else is coming through from Amit at this time? He's also saying to you, I know I have to be the one to make the first move. So, he's also thinking, and he knows that he has to be the one to make the first move to you. I am drawn by a magnetic pull towards you, an invisible thread that binds our souls. So, he constantly feels that pull towards you. That's what he wants you to know. I hope that helps. Okay. Victor, hi there. Messages from my beautiful twin and Lord Jesus. What messages are coming through from Victor's beautiful twin today? What is Victor's beautiful twin wanting to say? What messages are coming through from Victor's beautiful twin? So he's saying to you, I'm on it, babe. So he's saying, what I need to do, healing, everything I need to leave behind, I'm on it. I want you by my side through the tough and the good times. I want us to be each other's rock. I want us to get the chance to openly love each other's soul. So he wants the two of you to be in a relationship, openly loving each other. This healing stuff is not easy. Sometimes it's easier to just ignore it. So he's saying to you, it's not easy having to go through all the healing. Sometimes it's easier to just ignore it and carry on with life. I hold you dearly in my heart and I always will. Okay, what else is Victor's beautiful twin wanting to say today? What other messages are coming through from Victor's beautiful twin? What is he wanting to say? So he's saying to you, I feel you. So he feels your energy. He's letting you know that he feels you. And to finish off, Victor's beautiful twin, what's he wanting to say to Victor? So he's saying to you, you are the one I've been waiting for, searching for, and dreaming about. So for him, it's you. The one he's been waiting for, dreaming of, and searching for all his life. The longing for you grows stronger each day. So, he's longing for you even more, and you are the missing piece that makes me whole. So that's what he wants you to know. Message from Jesus. I'm going to bring you in this deck. What message is coming through from Jesus for Victor at this time? So cards that have jumped out for you. So we've got actually two cards, and first one is vulnerability and freedom. So what I really feel you're being asked by Jesus to do here is to really reach for, freedom. If there are any areas of your life where maybe your fear is holding you back, maybe, other things, people, situations, really sort of work on finding your freedom, reaching for your freedom from whatever that is, be standing in your sovereignty and really moving forward. And, vulnerability is also about you, opening up when it comes to your emotions, being vulnerable, really speaking from the heart and from your truth. We also have yes here. So you're being asked as well to say yes to life, Yes, say yes to yourself, say yes to whatever it is that you're being guided to do. That's the message coming through for you. And then we'll bring in a message for you from this deck. What is Victor? What's coming through for Victor as well at this time? So we've got in the near future. Jesus is saying in the near future, the things that you're desiring are going to be coming in for you. And just keep listening to your intuition that is guiding you. I hope that helps. Okay. Next, Sylvia. Hi there. What's my ex going through since he's being intimate with other? And how's my future love life looking? Okay, right. So, okay, right. What's Sylvia's ex going through since being intimate with other? So I think you're saying that your ex has moved on and has been intimate with someone else, and now you're asking what he's going through. Okay. So I think so. What is Sylvia's ex going through after being intimate with the other? What is Sylvia's ex going through after being intimate with the other? Okay, right. So cards that have come out, we've got here the Five of Wands. Five of Wands is actually a card of conflict. So maybe, I don't know if, he jumped into being intimate with someone else and is now kind of like lost in his own inner conflict about why did I do this? I mean, I'm just quite surprised because you're asking about what he's going through when he's your ex and he's now with somebody else. But, there is some conflict there. So I don't know if there's still something between the two of you because you're asking about what he's going through after being intimate with another person. So, maybe there is still something between the two of you. And, just having done that has caused him some conflict. That's what's coming through there. The other card that has also come out is the Nine of Swords. So he's also having sleepless nights, anxiety, sleepless nights, thinking about this. So I'm wondering whether he just really jumped into another relationship with someone else and was intimate with another person. But, or if he did that and then you found out and now he's your ex. So, he's not going through a great time, basically, after doing that. That's the energy that's really coming through, and we also have here the Judgment card that also came out. And interestingly enough, it's still self-judgment for this one. So, for me, judgment is like a calling that comes from the divine, that comes from his soul. So I feel that, he's really sort of taking time to think about the things that he's done and look at the situation of whatever it is that has happened. And, just really having sleepless nights about it. He's not feeling great about this, whatever it is that's happened in your situation. So I hope that helps you. And how's my future love life looking? So how is Sylvia's future love life looking? How is Sylvia's future love life looking? So I'm starting to feel, I don't know if Sylvia is still here, I'm starting to feel like maybe something happened and he saw someone else and then you found out and now he's your ex, and maybe that's why you're asking how's he feeling after everything. So maybe that's what's happened, that kind of makes sense as well. But what I'm really getting for you, first of all, is that if this is how it happened, I was hoping you'd kind of say it here. If this is how it happened, that, it's really important that you focus on yourself right now, focus on healing yourself, because, at the end of the day, you were in that relationship, and if he's walked away and done what he's done, that he's obviously really regretting right now, and having a lot of inner conflict about it. But, you need to heal yourself as well from whatever it is that's happened, even if it's not the situation, that I'm sort of talking about. But, just take time to heal that relationship. Take time to see why things ended up with you two becoming exes. Looking at it from your side as well. Are there things that you need to work on? Are there things that you need to, what was it showing you, or what did you learn from this whole relationship? And, and really sort of be in that place of awareness, things that maybe you could have done differently, all these things, it's all part of helping you to then be, not take that or whatever happened into the next relationship. So you just take time as well to be able to work through this past relationship, is the message coming through for you. But in terms of future love relationship, we've got the King of Cups. So someone who will come your way, someone who is really in their emotion and has love for you. We've got the Knight of Wands as well. So they will take action. They will come forward with fire, passion as well towards you, and it's something that's coming in the future. The Three of Wands is like a card of planning, something that is still in a distance. So it is going to come in for you. Just trust that it will come in at the right time. Sometimes we just need time to ourselves to really work through certain things and heal certain things before the next relationship comes in. I hope that helps. Sending you so much love. Okay, we've got a donation. Shannon, thank you, beautiful. Messages from my DM. Okay, let's see what's coming through. What's Shannon's Divine Masculine wanting to say to Shannon at this time? What is Shannon's Divine Masculine wanting to say to Shannon? Anything else from this deck? Okay, so first of all, he's saying to you here, friends or family disapprove of this connection. So I don't know if he's got people that know you, or it could be the karmic situation that he's in. There are people that don't quite get him and, in a different relationship or something along those lines. That's the energy that's coming through there. He's also saying to you here, I check on you from afar. So he's often checking on you, trying to see what you're up to, what's happening in your life, maybe even be aware that you've moved, and if you haven't told him, he is checking on you from afar. He's also saying to you, you are the person of my dreams. So for him, you are the person of his dreams. That's how he really feels about you. And he's also saying twin flame coming through here. So, that's about him feeling that this is a powerful connection when it comes to the two of you. What else is he wanting to say? Shannon's Divine Masculine from this deck. What's coming through from Shannon's Divine Masculine? Thank you, angels. What is coming through from him? What is he wanting to say to Shannon at this time? So he's also saying, I am making progress. I really am trying. So, on his own path, he is making progress. Somehow he's taking whatever steps he needs to take when it comes to moving forward within himself, when it comes to his own healing. And he's also saying, I know it's me who needs to take the step to bring this in physically. It is my part to do so, not yours, and I will. So he's very much aware that he's the one who needs to bring this in physically. And he's saying, I will do it. I'm working hard on myself so I can come to you. So I feel that he's really been busy working on the self, and that's what he wants you to know. And he's saying, I am doing the best I can. So, he's working on it. And he's also saying to you, we are not over. We are just on a journey of coming back to each other in this physical world. So he's saying, it's not the end. We will get there. We're on that journey of coming back together. To finish off, what else is Shannon's Divine Masculine wanting to say to Shannon at this time? So he's also saying to you, our hearts are meant to be together. And he's also saying to you as well here, I want to heal your heart from any pain I've caused you. So, he wants to be able to come in and really be able to have the life with you that he dreams of, and not be in a place whereby there's still things that are in the way that are stopping him from being able to give you everything in a way, in terms of physically, mentally, spiritually, be present in that relationship. I'm going to test the waters soon because I can't hold back any longer. So I really feel he's checking you out. He wants to get in touch and, test the waters with you, see where you're at, what you're thinking. And he's also saying to you, my life feels perfect with you by my side. So for him, you're the person that he would like to have his life with, and it feels perfect with you by his side. I hope that helps. Okay, right. So just gonna jump back up, and thank you for that donation, Shannon. So I did Sylvia. Is satisfied. What does Jonathan have for me today? What is Jonathan wanting to say to Miss Satisfied today? Thank you, angels. What is Jonathan wanting to say? So he's saying to you here, I feel terrible. I feel terrible for hurting you. So, whether he's hurt you in with his words or just by not being, not saying anything, he feels terrible about that. He's saying to you, can we start over? So you would like the two of you to start over. And he's saying, I will find my way back to you one day. So he will come back to you. He wants the two of you to start over. What else is Jonathan wanting to say to be satisfied today? I still remember the last time I saw your face. So whenever that is, he remembers that. In the moment our eyes met, you had me, body, mind, and soul. So he wants you to know that, the time that you met, that you had him, basically. You hold the key to my soul. And he's also saying to finish off, ours is a love that knows no limits. So I hope that helps. Okay, Vanessa, what is coming for my twin flame journey this year, 2026? What is coming for Vanessa's twin flame journey this 2026? Thank you, angels. What is coming for the journey? Okay. Right, so first card that we've got the Death card, which is the card of transformation, which is about rebirth. So I feel that your journey is going through a rebirth. I feel you're going to be transforming into an even greater version of yourself, because we're continuously transforming. Your person is also going through awakening and transformation. And, and so your journey in itself is going through that time of rebirth to then be able to bring in a new beginning. So I feel this is the year for that, going through that powerful sort of change when it comes to your journey. We also have the Eight of Pentacles. So I feel that your person's going to be working hard on the things that they need to work hard on, or they need to work on in their life, whether they're busy with their finances, areas of their life that they need to sort out. But also it can be about their awakening. So they're going to be working quite hard in relation to that. And then the other card that has also come out, we also have here the Ace of Swords. This is the card of making certain decisions, so I feel that, he's going to be making decisions in his own life that are there to help him to move forward. So I feel that the journey is going to be moving forward, like progress is going to be happening on your journey. Over the next, now is 11 months of 2026, there's going to be shifts and changes happening. Even if you may get to a place whereby you're not seeing anything in your physical world, but he's going to be making certain decisions that are really there to help to move things forward for the two of you. The last card that came out is the Two of Wands. And the Two of Wands is the card of crossroads. It's the card of deciding which way to go, what to do. So I feel this energy of really moving forward. There may be things that you're being guided to do as well in your own life. Remember, everything that you're doing in your life, everything that he's doing in his life, it's all part of your twin flame journey. They're not separate. So, when you're getting guidance to maybe do something new and you're at that crossroads, just really listen to your intuition, to what you're being guided to do. But I feel that, the Two of Wands here, it's kind of showing me that energy that the both of you are going to be moving forward, making progress, in your own lives, that is going to lead to things moving forward as well for your journey. That's what I'm really getting there. Let's see what the angels wants to say to you about what's happening on your connection as well this year. So we've got here, you're just being asked to surrender, to really sort of just give it to God and trust. That's the big message that's really coming through. Surrender when it comes to your connection. We also have take a step back. So I really feel that, this is a message for you to release any fears or worries. Just take a step back and let heaven do what needs to be done in relation to your connection. That's what I feel they are saying to you. So I hope that helps. Let's bring in this deck. For Vanessa's twin flame journey this year, what's coming through as well? So they're saying to you, don't stop trusting, don't stop believing, and keep moving forward as well in your own life, in the things that you're being guided to do. We have a year from now coming through. So, and what I feel they're saying to you is that, a year from now, things are going to be very different when it comes to your connection. There's a lot that's going to be happening the rest of this 2026. And when we get to this time next year, things will be very different. That's what I feel they're saying to you, and we're moving into the year of the horse. The year of the horse is going to bring in a lot of forward movement. And I feel that's going to be bringing that in for your connection as well. And they're asking you to remain positive. So I hope that helps. Right. Chrysola, message for my person. Okay, what's Chrysola's person saying to Chrysola at this time? What's he wanting to say? So he's saying to you here, we are soulmates. We have this powerful connection. He knows that. And he's saying to you, soulmates. And he's also saying to you, I'm so sorry. You said that he's been awfully quiet. So he's apologizing for being quiet there. He's also saying, I pulled away because I'm overwhelmed with all the things going on in my life. So, the reason why he's being quiet, he's pulled away. There's a lot going on in his life. So always remember that when things like that happen, it's not about you or your connection. There are things that he's dealing with, basically. And he's saying, I'm so sorry. This is the way it is right now. He's also saying here, there was someone interfering in our relationship. So there could have been, I don't feel it's like he's in another relationship or anything, but, there could be things that have been going on in his life, things that he's dealing with, that are overwhelming him. And that kind of, made him feel like he had to pull away because he had to deal with that. So in a way, it's kind of interfering with your relationship because it stopped him from coming in and communicating with you, if you see what I mean. So he's apologizing for that. So just trust him to come back when he feels that he's in a position to be able to, when he's not really overwhelmed with whatever's going on. What else is he wanting to say to finish off? So he's saying to you as well, the warmth of your touch lingers in the depths of my soul. So, he wants you to know that. And he's saying, no one makes me smile and laugh the way you do. I hope that helps. Okay, Malapel, what are the next actions of Gemini towards me and messages? Okay, what are Gemini's next actions to Malapel? Thank you, angels. So first of all, we've got here the Queen of the Ocean. And the Queen of the Ocean, this is the card of really finding his power. That's what I'm really getting here. It's like the Queen of Cups in a way, the Queen of Cups energy, finding his sensitivity, the love that he has for you. I feel that he's figuring things out. He's opening up more when it comes to being vulnerable and his emotions, and the more he can do that, the more he will then be able to come to you. So I feel he's connecting more to his own feelings and the way that he feels about you, his sensitivity, his emotions, so that he can then be able to come to you. There are, I know you want him to make steps towards you, but Page of Swords is more the energy of delayed communication. So I feel that whilst he's still finding himself, connecting more to himself, there is delayed communication at this time. So what else is he wanting to say to Malapel? Thank you, angels. He's saying to you here, jealous and possessive. So I feel that when it comes to you, he gets jealous and possessive. He's like, what are you doing? Who's around you? That's what he is saying to you there. He's also saying to you, I abandon people to make myself feel important. So these are things that he's dealing with. Jealousy, possessiveness, abandoning you to make himself feel important. These are things of the past that I feel he's working through so that he can then be able to move forward. But he's saying to you, you are the love of my life. So he knows that you are the person for him, really. What else is he wanting to say to finish off? So he's saying to you, you are a source of strength and inspiration. And he's also saying to you here, I lie awake at night thinking of you. So he's often thinking of you, even if he's quiet wherever he is, but he thinks of you. I hope that helps. Right. Prince Official. Current thoughts of R for Daisy. Thank you, angels. Current thoughts of R, what's coming through from him? What is he thinking? So he's thinking here, I feel like I'm not good enough for you. So he is also dealing with his worthiness, feeling that he's not enough for you, that he's not good enough for you. He's also saying to you, I gave in to temptation. So there may be certain things that he's, maybe he's sort of been trying not to do or trying to change in his life, but then he's sort of gone back, certain habits, certain things that, he may have sort of given into temptation and gone back to do. That's the energy coming through there. What else is he thinking? Thank you, angels. What else is he thinking? He's also thinking, I never thought I could feel like this about anyone. So he feels so much love for you. He never thought he would feel that for anyone. Your love is everything to me. And he's also saying to you here, from the moment our paths intertwined, I knew my life would never be the same. He's also saying to you as well, I won't let anything or anyone tear us apart. So he's saying, I may have things I'm still dealing with, but I won't let anything or anyone tear us apart, and I want a fresh start. So he's working on himself and sorting things out so that he can have a fresh start with you. I hope that helps. Prince official, Sharma, real energy towards Prince and next action. What's Sharma's real energy towards Prince? Thank you, angels. Real energy towards Prince. Okay, so cards coming through here about the energy. So first of all, we've got the Hanged Man. So the real energy right now from Suhani is that, she's not moving forward to you. There is delays in her coming forward to you. That's the energy that's really coming through, because that's what you asked for, real energy towards me. It's like, delays in her coming to you. The reason is because she's walking away from things that she needs to let go of. Things that she needs to change in her life, things that she needs to release. She is in the process of doing that. And because of that, when it comes to coming to you, there are necessary delays while she does what she needs to do. So that can be changing situations in her life, walking away from fear, going through transformation. There are things that are changing in her life. And because of that, there are delays when it comes to her coming to you. So you're asking, what are her next actions? What are her next actions? What's coming through here? So the cards that have jumped out for next actions. So we've got here the Queen of Swords. Queen of Swords really is that energy of independence. It's that energy of not really showing emotion. It's the energy of keeping things to the self, being in the mind a lot, focus on whatever she's doing. That's what's really coming through. So she's very much in that Queen of Swords energy. We also have the Hermit, which is about contemplation, thinking about things, sorting things that she needs to focus on, finding direction in her life. So this is what's going on with her right now. So I feel that her actions are really sorting out her own life, working on things that she needs to work on, finding clarity, knowing which way to go. That is the next actions that are happening that will then lead her to then come to you. Because the other card that has also come out is the Ten of Wands. This is about releasing burdens. So there are things that she's working on right now, and that's the big energy that's really coming through. It's not really about the feelings for you and all these things. It's what's going on in her life. It's the big thing that her energy is really focused on right now. And there are things that she needs to walk away from, burdens that she needs to release. And that's what she is focusing on. And then after that, you've got the Six of Swords. After that, she'll be able to move more into calmer waters, more into a place where she can then be able to come to you. She'll be in a better place in herself, but also in her life. And then that will then be able to lead her to kind of travel and come to you in a better place in herself. So I'll get you some messages from her to finish off. What's Suhani wanting to say to Prince at this time? So she's saying to you here, I am grateful for the gift of your love. So she is grateful for the gift of your love. You've had a profound impact on my life. So you've really come in and helped her to be able to, do what she needs to do for herself at this time. We also have here, you are the missing piece that makes me whole. So that's what she wants you to know. So just give her the time that she needs and then she'll come forward when she's ready. The delays will be lifted so that she can then be able to come to you. Okay, I've done Jacinta. Shagan, Saqib Latif's feelings for me. Okay, how is Saqib Latif feeling for Shagan? Thank you, angels. He's channeled messages. How is he feeling for Shagan? Channeled messages. How is he feeling? So we've got here, I need us to talk again. I'm going to contact you. So he's feeling that he wants the two of you to be in touch, to talk again. And he's saying, I will contact you. He's also saying, I get lost sometimes and go back to my old ways. I am trying though. So, he's trying to move forward, but sometimes he gets caught up in, what he's always known, and he goes back to his old ways. But he's saying to you, but I am trying. I wish it was all just simple. So it's not so simple to move forward. He just wishes it was all simple. He's also saying, what is going on? I can't stop thinking about you. So you are on his mind a lot. What else is he wanting to say? Saqib, messages to Shagan at this time. So he's saying, I feel empty without you. So, this is how he feels when he's not with you. He feels empty without you. And he's saying, please forgive me for the time that I am taking to come forward. For everything, please forgive me. But I do want to work things out. So he does want to work things out. And he will come forward when he feels that he's ready. What else is he wanting to say to finish off? He's also saying to you here, our hearts are meant to be together. And to finish off, he's saying, when I think of love, I think of you. So that's what he wants you to know. I hope that helps. Okay, I've done Jacinta. Several times you posted there, Jacinta. Okay, Jacinta's donated again. How did P feel seeing the reel I posted about choosing the right people? I feel like he hates or doesn't like me. How is he feeling about me in 3D? Okay. Thank you, angels. How is P feeling about, okay, first of all, how is he feeling about this post about the right people? How is he feeling about this post about the right people? Okay. Right. And how is he feeling about Jacinta? I feel like he doesn't like me. How is he feeling about Jacinta in 3D? Okay. So let's see the cards that have come out here. Right. In terms of this post that you're talking about, that that you posted, I have no idea what it said, but there's some conflict coming through here. It's caused him to think about things, perhaps, because obviously, you're talking about choosing the right people, whatever it was, it's caused some sort of conflict. Maybe he's thinking about it a lot in a conflict, there's something going on there. Some sort of conflict in relation to this post. That's the first card that has come out. So maybe it's something that has really got him thinking twice about himself, about choosing the right people, whatever it is. The other cards that came out is the Angel of the Ocean. And this card actually says healing there. So there is healing that needs to happen for P. He is in a place whereby there may be a lot going on that he hasn't worked through within himself, maybe not feeling good enough, maybe not being in a good place in himself, that whatever it is that you posted kind of just threw him all over the place. So I feel that he needs to find balance. He needs to find more peace within himself. He needs to work on things going on with him to face more of whatever his own inner struggles are. And he hasn't quite done that yet. So I feel that there is healing that needs to happen there. So, you also asked, what is he feeling? We have the Queen of Swords as well here. And that is the card of, pulling back your energy in a way, sort of focusing on what his life and whatever it is that this post said is also kind of made him just, think about things. It's like he is thinking about things, but then I don't feel that he's in a place where he wants to come forward to be with you right now, because I don't feel he's in a good place to be able to do so. I don't think it's because he doesn't like you, because the other card that came out is the Knight of Pentacles. There will be a positive eventual outcome, but I feel that he's just not there yet, and it doesn't mean he doesn't like you. It doesn't mean, that he hates you. It's just that there are things that are going on with him that he needs to work on for himself. And I just feel it's important that you really focus on pulling your energy away from him. You were talking about this business purpose, business that I feel you're being guided to do. I feel that right now, put your focus and your energy in that. I don't know what this post was that you put on there for him to see. Maybe you need to pull your energy in terms of trying to make him see posts about, maybe you sent it to him or whatever, that you need to focus on things that you're doing in your own life. That's what I feel this energy is showing you, that he's not ready to, even if you post a billion things to him, it's not going to make him do anything in terms of coming to you. Whether you're posting it directly or indirectly to him, it's not going to change anything. So you need to focus on the things that you're being guided to do in your life right now. When it comes to your mission, remember that I talk about this a lot. The more you're moving in your own life, in the things that you're being guided to do, the more that's going to help him as well. But if you're constantly going to him and trying to make him see things, choose the right people and all these things, it's like you are just putting your energy on him and it's not helping your connection. So that's what I feel you are being shown here. And then the cards that came out, because you were asking, again, we've got the 10 of Wands, burdens. There are things that he needs to release, things that he needs to let go of, his own burdens. It could be he needs to heal, needs to release things of the past, things going on in his life. He's got a lot going on right now. That's what I really feel you are being shown. And you were asking as well about, whether he hates you. The two cards that came out, we've got the Four of Pentacles, which is about holding on tightly. And I just, again, I feel like this is more a message for you. You're so worried about, does he hate me? Does he like me? In the 3D, all these things. It's like you're holding on tightly. And, they're saying to you, you just need to let go. Constantly being on him, wondering what he's doing, pushing whatever messages to him in whatever way you've done that, it's not helping the situation. So you need to pull your energy, you need to let go. That's what I feel this message is saying to you. Seven of Pentacles as well is about setting intentions. So perhaps set intentions in relation to the things that you're wanting to do in your own life. So let's just see. I'm going to ask again, does he hate you? Or is the question coming through? Does he hate you? Does he hate you? Okay, so I don't feel like he hates you at all. You've got the star here. The star is about hope for the future. He sees you as that star that shines, but you need to, to not be pulling the energy down in this connection. That's what I really feel. You need to be rising up, being that star in your own life, doing the things that you're being guided to do. But this card shows you that, he doesn't hate you. The other card that came out is the 10 of Swords. There are things that he needs to sort of end in his life, come to the end of a cycle, to then be able to show you how he does feel. So, there's a lot going on in his life right now. Let's just see. I'll ask, with this deck, does P hate Jacinta? Thank you, angels. I don't feel that he hates you at all. Does he hate Jacinta in 3D? But hate is a very strong word. So he's saying to you here, you are a magical and beautiful, my empress, my love. Like that star card that I came out, that's what he thinks about you. You are magical, you're beautiful, he's empress, he's love. So, he just needs to work things out in his own life. I may make it look like it's to others, but I'm not living a happy life here. So he's got a lot going on. And everything that you may be thinking, oh, it's about me, he hates me, it's not about you. It's about the things that are going on in his own life. He may be dealing with a lot of other things that you're not even aware of. So I really feel you need to pull your energy from him and put everything on yourself. I hope that helps. Okay, next we've got Jelen, I think. Jelen, hi there. Will I and D be together again for the rest of our lives? I love him very much, but I'm not sure for him. Is there a third party? We have kids. It's hard to see our family apart. Oh, I'm really sorry to hear that. Okay, so right. Will Jelen, I think, and D be able to come together again for the rest of their lives? Let's see what's coming through here for you. Okay. So, there's the Nine of Swords coming through here, which is a card of anxiety, sleepless nights. So I'm wondering whether this is your energy, a lot of that, because you obviously, like you said, you love him a lot and you're worrying and, anxious about the fact that, your family is not together and all these things. So, I just feel you need to come. I know it's not easy, when you're going through it, it's not easy, but ask your angels to help you to calm your mind. Remember you're not alone, and always remember things happen for a reason. Maybe, you both needed the time to yourselves to be able to work on healing things of the past, for him to realize how much you mean to him and then be able to come to you. So I just feel it's important that you really work on calming yourself. And, if you're having sleepless nights, ask your angels to help you in that. So we asked, will there be a chance for the two of you to be together? This is the Ace of Pentacles. It's that card of victory, prosperity, success, things happening. So I feel that there is a chance that you will be able to have a life together again, but maybe not right now. I feel there may be some healing that needs to happen, realizations, growth even. But let's see, will they be able to come together and have a life together forever or for the rest of their lives? Okay, so first of all, we've got the Two of Swords. And so, the Two of Swords really is the card whereby things are kind of like a stalemate. Things are not moving at this time. And I feel that that's because there is healing that needs to happen. So during this time, really focus on yourself, healing, seeing why things have happened. I said this to someone else earlier, why things have happened the way that they've happened. What have you learned about yourself from this relationship, up until now? What can you change about yourself? Because remember, you can't change D, it's about you. So what do you need to work on for yourself? What do you need to heal? What lessons have come up for you? Really focus on that aspect of growing within yourself and learning from the things that happened in this relationship. And I feel the more you can be able to work through those things, it's going to open a door, because you've got the Knight of Swords. The Knight of Swords is about things happening quickly. So I feel that things may turn around really quickly for the two of you at some point. But there is that healing that just needs to happen, is what I'm really getting. And like I said, you focus on yourself and you do the healing for you for now. So you're asking, you love him very much. Is there a third party? Is there a third party with him right now? So the cards that have come out for you here, so this doesn't actually feel like there's a third party. So first of all, we've got the Five of Swords. Five of Swords is a card of conflict. So I feel he's in his mind a lot. He's thinking about things. He's in a lot of inner conflict about what's happened when it comes to your family. So, he may be having sleepless nights as well, because that energy came out for your connection. So he's thinking about things a lot as well. The other card that has come out is the Queen of Swords. Again, Queen of Swords is about being in the mind, sort of needing the space to the self to figure things out, work things out in his head. So I really feel he may be spending time alone, just needing that independence to be able to figure things out. And the other cards that came out is the Knight of Pentacles. And it actually says loyal down there. So I feel that's showing you that, there's no other third party. There will be a positive eventual outcome of the two of you coming together. It doesn't mean it's going to happen right now. It's going to take a bit of time. but it will happen. So, that's why I just really feel in the meantime, really focus on healing yourself. But these cards are showing me that there's definitely a chance for the two of you to be able to have a life together again. But he is needing to figure things out, and I feel you focus on your healing. Let's see what the angels are saying to you about this as well. So they're saying to you, harmony and resolution will come in your connection. Things are going to shift, and there will be harmony and resolution, and then ease and grace has also come through. So I feel that this is also about you calming yourself, finding that peace and ease, grace on your own path, and I feel things are going to change for the two of you. I hope that helps. Right, so I am on hour 25. So I'm just going to say no more questions here. Because otherwise, no more questions. If you just bear with me 1 minute, please. Right. Okay, let's carry on. So yeah, no more questions I've said there. Right, where was I? Because the time has really just moved so fast. So that was Jelen, I think. Harsha, Sandra, what actions he may take for us? So I think you're talking about your person. What action will Harsha's person take for the two of you, for the two of them? What action will Harsha's person take for the two of them? Okay, so cards coming through here. First of all, we've got the Page of Pentacles. So I feel your person is going through growth within himself on his own spiritual path, finding his way. You can see there's a, like a turtle there. So this is about slow and steady progress, but he is growing up. We also have here the Two of Pentacles, which is about balance. So he's growing up, he's finding balance as well within himself, finding balance in his life, and that's going to result in him coming forward to be with you. So, Two of Cups is such a beautiful card. It's about bringing in that partnership, bringing in that relationship into the physical. So he is in this place where he's growing within himself, he's growing on his own path, finding balance. It's like, I just feel a lot of progress on his part. And that's going to result in him coming to you and bringing in that love relationship. So let's just get a message from him and see what he wants to say to you for Harsha. Good to see you, Harsha. What is he wanting to say to Harsha at this time? So he's saying to you here, I am doing the best I can. So he wants you to know that he's on it. He's doing the best he can, and he's saying to you, we are not over. We are just on a journey of coming back to each other in this physical world. He's also saying to you, you and I complement each other in the most perfect ways. So he knows you're his person, and he's really working hard towards this life with you. To finish off, what is he wanting to say? He's also saying to you, with you, I've discovered true intimacy. So this, I feel, is something that he really wants to have with the two of you, intimate with you. He's also saying to you, fire sign. I don't know if he's a fire sign or you are a fire sign, but this is also about that passion, that desire as well for you. And he's saying, I know I have to be the one to make the first move. So he's very much aware that he has to be the one to make this move to you first. Okay, I hadn't seen a couple of donations here, but I'm going to do those first. We've got here Donna. Hey Donna, thank you for that donation. And welcome back to members, Donna. Good to see you on there. Are there any messages from Mark? And I'll see you on the members live as well. Tomorrow, hopefully, provided last week I had to do it on a Thursday because work was so busy, but I am planning on doing it tomorrow. But members, if I don't come tomorrow, you know that I will come at some point in this week anyway, but hopefully tomorrow. So what is Mark wanting to say to Donna at this time? And anyone else who wants to become a member, is such a great place to be able to have longer readings because there's only a few people on there when I do the members' lives. So messages from Mark. What is Mark wanting to say to Donna at this time? And thank you for that donation, Donna. So Mark is saying to you here, I thought there was another card. Okay, so Mark is saying to you, I have further wounds I need to heal. So he is working on healing some further wounds. He wants you to know that, but he's saying, I need us to talk again. I am going to contact you. So he wants you to know that he will be in touch. He needs the two of you to talk again. I know I need to work on myself and I'm doing it. So I feel he's healing whatever those further wounds are that he has. He's working through that. And he's saying, I do get lost sometimes and go back to my old ways. I am trying though. So I feel that sometimes, he kind of does get lost and he goes back to his old ways, but he is trying, he's working on his healing as well. What else is Mark wanting to say to Donna at this time? So he's also saying, I just need a bit of time. So he's just working on certain things, but he's saying to you, I feel you. So he wants you to know that he does feel you. He's also saying to you as well here, but I'm so sorry. So I feel he's just apologizing for, the time that things are taking, because he does have love for you and he does want to be with you. Let's see what else he wants to say to you from this deck as well. So he's also saying to you here, down here. So he's also saying to you, I think the world of you. So he wants you to know that he thinks the world of you, and I find you incredibly attractive. So really beautiful messages there. And then to finish off, what else is Mark wanting to say to Donna? Thank you, angels. So he's also saying to you, I miss being with you and it's tearing me apart. So there's a few things he's still working on, but he really does miss being with you and is tearing him apart. You always give me just what I need. So you're the person who gives him just what he needs. You set my heart on fire. It burns only for you. So that's what he wants you to know. And to finish off, with you, I am home, safe in your unconditional love. So he knows that you have this unconditional love for him. He feels safe in that. And he knows you are his home as well. So that's what's coming through. I hope that helps. Okay, where's the other donation? Will Patty break up with Chris? I'm a mom. She's 18, 19. Okay. Okay, well, Patty... will Patty break up with Chris? Will Patty break up with Chris? I'm not sure if you're wanting them to break up or you are... hoping they don't break up, but let's see what's coming through here. Okay, so the cards that have come out, first of all, we've got here the Two of Swords. Two of Swords really is the card of kind of like a stalemate. So maybe things are not really moving forward in a positive way in relation to the two of them. The other card that also came out is the Two of Wands. Two of Wands is also about being at a crossroads, needing to make decisions about which way to go. So these two cards together are kind of showing me that, there is this need to make a decision, whether it's on her part or his part. They could make a decision to move forward and carry on being together, but they may need to work certain things out because for some reason it feels like it's not really going anywhere right now. And, these cards, we have like the Eight of Pentacles, which is about hard work. So what I feel this is saying to you is that there may be a lot going on in their connection right now. Things are not really working or, they're not really going anywhere. Maybe they have a lot happening, arguments, whatever it is. And they need to make a decision between the two of them. If they do decide to work hard on this relationship, on each, keeping each, being together and work hard on it, or getting past whatever is going on, they can actually succeed. That's what's coming through, because the other cards that came out is the Six of Wands, which is about success. So I feel if they decided that they wanted to work on it and really put in the effort from both sides, if both parties are wanting to be together and want to work hard on it, then they can be successful, basically. So basically what this is saying is, everyone's got free will. That at the end of the day, the choice is down to them. So it is going to be how they decide, or each one of them decides that they want to move forward. They could either break up, because they are at that crossroads, or they could work hard on it and it would be a success. So that's what I am getting. I hope that helps. Okay. Right. Just going to go back up, but I'm definitely not taking any more donations or questions as well after where I said no more questions. I just want to see a couple of people. So I did Hasha. Then I have got Sa. Romantic messages from Rizwan. What's Rizwan wanting to say? Romantic messages to Sa. Thank you, angels. Romantic messages from Rizwan. He's saying to you, you are the love of my life. So he wants you to know that you are the love of his life. He does feel jealous and possessive as well, when it comes to you, I guess because of that love that he has for you. So he feels possessive and jealous sometimes. What other romantic messages does he have for Sa? He's saying to you, we are in each other's lives for a reason. So he's saying to you, there's a reason why we are together. I lie awake at night thinking of you. So, he does think of you when he's, at night. You soothe my soul and ease my pain. I feel like he struggles with speaking, like he's, what he wants to say to you, because I'm struggling to say these words. So there are things that he wants to speak to you about, but I feel he struggles to bring that out and really share, how he truly feels with you. He's also saying to you, you are a source of inspiration and strength. That's what he wants you to know. And then another one message, thank you, angels. Romantic messages. What else is he wanting to say? So he's also saying to you, you make me feel the best I've ever felt my whole life. So, you have this beautiful effect on him. You make him feel the best he's ever felt his whole life. One day it will just be us doing us together. So he's saying one day the time will come when there are no more obstacles in the way, and then it's just us living our life, doing us together. And he's also saying to you, I just want us to hold each other again. So I hope that helps. Okay, so that's Lucia. May I get a reading on my twin CP and what is he thinking and feeling the next step since our last meet? So for Lucia, what's happening? What is the next steps from CP? What's happening after this last meet? So cards that have come out here. So he is working on releasing certain fears. You've got the moon coming out there. So, there are things that he's needing to work on, release fears that hold him back. That's the energy coming through there. And also really sort of find that balance and calm within the self. You've got the King of Pentacles. It's like needing to, step into that King of Pentacles energy of being more balanced and grounded in himself. He is needing that for the self. But in terms of love, we've got the Page of Cups here. So he is wanting to communicate or tell you, or is working towards communicate. Next steps will be, coming to you to really tell you about the love that he has for you. The other card that also came out is the Knight of Wands. And Knight of Wands is about fire, passion, taking action, coming to you. So in terms of next actions, that is what, or next steps, that is what he's wanting to do. Come forward and tell you how he really feels. But I feel to be able to do that, he just needs to calm himself down, calm his energy, get into that King of Pentacles energy of trusting himself, being ready to move things forward sort of energy. So that's what's coming through. But you're also asking how he feels about you. What is he thinking and feeling? So what's he thinking and feeling, CP, for Lucia at this time? So he's saying to you here, I am doing the best I can. So, he's doing the best he can to be able to get there. And he's saying to you, isn't this love something else? Whoa. So since meeting him, whenever you last met, he's just thinking about this love and he's like, isn't it something else? He's also saying to you, you will be surprised. So I feel he's going to surprise you. When he does come forward, he's going to be further on his journey than you can imagine. So that's what he wants to say. What else is he saying to finish off? About feeling as well. So he's saying to you here, the universe will keep putting us on each other's path. So he's saying, we're going to keep being put in each other's path because we're meant to be together. You may sometimes think that I don't care for you, but nothing is further from the truth. So that's what he wants you to know, that he does care about you, and memories of you resonate within me, echoing the love we share. So he has a lot of memories, including of this last time that you met up. I hope that helps. Done, Shannon. Done, Donna. Saren, I think. Surrender. Surrender spelled different, I think. I need guidance for my love. Is it really ended or any chance it will grow? I really need help. Give me some guidance. Oh, sending you so much love. Let's see what's coming through for surrender, I think. So you're asking, is the love ended or is there a chance it will grow? Has it ended or is there a chance it will grow? So let's see the cards that have come out for you here. Right, so first card that I can see, so I really feel that, things, okay, first of all, we've got the 10 of Wands. And what this card is saying is that there are burdens that needs to be released. So I feel like you and your person have gone your separate ways at this time because you're asking, has it really ended or is there a chance for us to grow? And this is showing you the 10 of Wands that you both have burdens that you need to release. Whether it's fears that he may have, whether it's insecurities you may have, both of you, there are things that you need to heal and release. It could be things to do with your childhood, things that have happened so far in the relationship. There are things that you both need to work on and release. And the more you can do that, so right now, focus on yourself, on healing yourself, going within. I've said this already a few times. You just really need to put all your energy and focus on your healing, doing your inner work, because I feel the more you can release the burdens, the more that's going to help your connection. The other cards that came out is the Angel of the Ocean, and this card actually says healing on it. So I feel, and you can see green is the color of healing. I feel there's a lot of healing that needs to happen actually for both of you. With those two cups there, it's like both of you need to go through this time of healing, healing your heart, ocean, healing emotions, things of the past, childhood wounds. I feel all that needs to happen is part of releasing the burdens that's really then going to help the two of you to come together. And you've got the Ace of Pentacles, so you will be able to come together. It's the card of success. It's that card of things working out. So the chance for the two of you to come together is there. It may take time because you've got the turtle, sort of that is slow and steady progress, but it will happen. The other card that also came out showing you that you will be able to come together eventually is the Knight of Pentacles, which is about a positive eventual outcome. So it needs patience. Basically, that's the message. It needs patience. It needs focus on the self and working on the self. And if you can do that, there's definitely a chance for the two of you to be together again. Your person's loyal to you, you're loyal to them, but there is the work that needs to be done for both of you. So you focus on yourself and do what you need to do for yourself to help your connection to move forward. So let's see what guidance is coming through for you from the angels for surrender. So they're saying to you here, look at this, inner child healing. So this is really important right now. Really, if you've not done any of this before, my suggestion would be, I've done recently, very recently, a mini series. I'm still doing it on the channel that really talks about these kind of things, inner child healing, because I really feel that's going to help you. And they're showing you that this needs to happen. We had the other card of healing for the two of you to then be together. So you can check that out. It may be able to help you as well. And then the other card that has also come out is composure. And what I feel this card is saying to you, it's about you finding, composure is like finding, as coming back to your center, not getting lost in reacting to situations or the things that have happened with him, maybe whereby you pick up the phone and you start saying you did this and all that. I'm just giving an example. I'm not saying you're doing that, but to really compose yourself, to really ground yourself, to really sort of maybe take time for meditation to calm your mind as well. Just find that peace and calm in the self. But they're also saying to you, expect miracles. So if you do the work on yourself, expect miracles when it comes to this connection. So I hope that helps. Right. Derek, I want to know why I'm still homeless, whatever I'm doing. Okay. I'm sorry to hear, Derek, that you are homeless, but let's see, why is Derek still homeless? Let's see what's coming through for you here. So the cards that have come out. So first of all, we've got the Eight of Swords. I'm seeing quite a number of swords here. So we've got the Eight of Swords. Eight of Swords really is the card of feeling trapped in a situation, pain, worry, not really seeing a way out of a situation in a way as well, fear as well. So what I really feel is this is showing you where you are in the situation where you are homeless and, you may feel like you don't know of a way out. And I can imagine it must be a really, really tough situation to be in, having to deal with that. So I feel here the other cards that has come out is the Four of Swords. And Four of Swords really is about taking time to reflect, and really see why things have turned out the way that they have, what it is that you could do differently. Could there be other people who can help you with your situation? Whatever it is, just take some time to reflect on the situation and how you could try and find a way to turn things around. That's what I feel this card is saying, because it's about reflecting, thinking about things, thinking about outside the box, thinking outside of being trapped in this homelessness and what else you could actually do to help yourself and to help the situation. But that's the cards that's really coming through here. And the other cards that came out, we've got here as well. So powerful cards, the King of Swords. And the King of Swords is that energy of really taking time to think about things as well. In the mind, just really think about what can you do differently? How can you move forward? We all go through different things that can be difficult situations in our lives, and life is always like that. It's never just straight, and I feel that this is a season that you're going through of being homeless, but I feel you're being shown that it's not going to last forever. Seasons come and go. So really take time to reflect on what can you do differently, or who can you approach, what can, that sort of thing, to really think about that, because that's what the King of Swords is about. It's about taking time to really think about things. And you also have the King of Pentacles here, King of the Ocean. So I feel this card, it's got order down here. This one's got ambition. So I feel what you're being shown is that, you are able to get out of this situation. A change is going to come. The situation will heal itself. You are going to find, King of Pentacles is the king who has all the things that they desire. So I really feel it's also important you really check in with your thoughts. Because if you're wanting to bring in a different situation, if your focus is constantly on, I am homeless, this is what's happening to me, all these things, you are focusing on that. You know, what you focus on, you bring more of. So try and really start to, you know, see how you can start to change the situation by, you know, maybe finding things to be grateful for. Even though I know it may be really difficult in, you know, when you are homeless and stuff, but really start, you know, maybe say 10 things that you're grateful for in the morning, or write them down. You know, 10 things that you're grateful for in the evening before you sleep. Try and find anything, the smallest things, you know, because the more you start to shift your mindset from the things that are not working out, that's going to help your situation as well. So I really feel it's about you. You know, the season is going to change. Yes, now it's still like that, but I feel you're also being guided to remember that you have the power to change things from the way that you are looking at a situation and thinking, by really injecting more positivity and gratitude and starting to visualize something different rather than just staying in that situation. So that's what's coming through for you. I hope that helps. And I really pray that things change for you as well. Okay. Right. So I think I have come to the end now. I've got Megan there. So I'm going to do Megan to finish off. It's nearly 2 hours now. So thank you, angels. Any messages for me today? So let's see what guidance is coming through for Megan at this time. Thank you, angels. What guidance is coming through? So the cards that have come out for you, you've got signs and reminders. So I feel you are being shown signs and reminders as well to help you on your path. So pay attention to that. Cut cords with anything that's no longer serving you, people, situations. That's the message coming through for you. From Archangel Michael, what message is coming through for Megan at this time? What message is coming through? So Archangel Michael is saying to you, put your creative energy into action. So you're being guided to really focus on creativity. Archangel Gabriel joins me to spark your creativity, help you communicate your vision, and motivate you to create something beautiful. So, you know, Archangel Gabriel is there to help you when it comes to your creativity. Maybe it's something that you need to share with the world. Step into the spotlight. And he says, you have a message that the world needs to hear. It's time to share your wisdom. So maybe that's to do with the creativity that you're being asked to focus on. So let's see what your divine masculine wants to say to you for Megan to finish off. What is he wanting to say? So he's saying to you, it's a long process, but I will get there. So he's saying, you know, I know it's taking a long time, but I will get there. I miss being with you, holding you, kissing you, making love to you. So he misses all, you know, spending time with you. And he's saying, I have never stopped loving you. So he wants you to know that the love is always there. What else is he saying to finish off? Megan's person, thank you, angels. Earth sign coming through here. It may be about your signs, but it may also just be about grounding. You may be focused on that as well at this time. And he's also saying, I'm ready to fully surrender I'm ready to fully surrender to our connection and embark on our journey together. So, you know, he is working on the self and he's ready to move things forward and surrender to this connection and, you know, and do what he needs to do on his part to then be able to be with you. The love we have can get us through anything. So that's what he also wants to say to you. Right. Okay. So I am going to finish sending you so much love, Derek. I really hope, I'm glad to hear that helps. And, you know, I really pray that things change for you. Sending you so much love. So I'm going to pull cards for everyone. Just general reading. Thank you, angels, to finish off. What angel message is coming through for everyone today? So first of all, we've got transformation coming through here. So I feel you're being shown you are transforming into an even greater version of yourself. But this can also be about your person going through transformation as well. You know, they are on their path. It's been coming through a lot in the readings today that the divine masculine, you know, for different people is transforming, and that there is going to be harmony and resolution in your situation. Or even if you're asking about somebody else, are they going to come back? Will we have that life together? The transformation needs to happen first for the two of you to have that harmony and resolution in your connection. So what messages are coming through? Thank you, angels, for everyone. what is coming through for everyone. So we've got here, there is going to be a peaceful resolution. So if you're asking about a situation with someone, they're saying to you, there will be a peaceful resolution. Wait, you don't need to try and make things happen. You know, it's not quite the right time for it. There's healing that needs to happen. So wait and, you know, and really focus on the self at this time. So what are the messages coming through for everyone? Thank you, angels. So we've got here, the perfect timing is going to come. So the perfect timing for the two of you to be together will come. So another message for angels. What else is coming through for everyone? So we've got here, there's nothing to fear, you are protected. So on your journey, there's nothing to fear, you are protected. And we'll get a message from Archangel Michael for everyone as well. What message is coming through for everyone from Archangel Michael? Pray from the heart. And Archangel Michael is saying prayer really can move mountains. Reach out to the divine with your heart's concerns and watch miracles unfold. So you, whatever it is that you need help with, even for Derek as well, you know, this is also a message for you if you're still here. Pray from the heart. Prayer really can move mountains. Reach out to the divine with your heart's concerns and watch miracles unfold. And then a message from the divine masculine to finish off for everyone. What message is coming through? Thank you, angels. So message coming through for everyone from the divine masculine. I see now that after I walked away from you, I started looking for you in others. No one can ever replace you. So they've realized that no one can replace you. And they're saying to you, I can't keep living life like this without you. I have to sort it out. So they want to sort this out. They can't keep living life without you. And then to finish off, what are they saying? Thank you, angels, for everyone. So your divine masculine is saying, first of all, you are a positive influence on me. So the more you keep rising up in your own life, the more you help them as well. I love your kindness, gentleness, and compassion. And to finish off, my love for you cannot be duplicated. So, you know, the love that they have for you, it can't be given to anyone else. It can't be duplicated. It's just the love that they have for you. So that's it. We've come to the end. Thank you so much, everyone, to those who donated, those who liked and asked questions. And Victor, Donna, thank you for holding the chat, Ashwini as well. And yeah, thank you to all for being here. And I'll see you next time. Sending you so much love.